And we're live.
Good morning, and welcome to the Pete Braley Show. This is show number 223. I'm Pete Braley, along with my co-host, the executive producer, the show creator, the all-around great guy. That's my son, Matt.
I'm his son, Matt.
Why do I have to count down every time I do that? You mentioned that.
It's just to keep track, to make sure you get everything.
Make sure, yeah.
It's important. You know you're fired the second you don't say all around great guy.
I know. It'd be impossible to live with, let me tell you. Thank you for choosing us today. Our goal is to always start your day off on a positive note. So if you like what we do, please be sure to hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss any future shows. We're on YouTube Friday mornings at 8, but you can also find us wherever you go for all your favorite podcasts. Coming up today, we do have the usual features. Would you rather? Foodie Fridays on the way. Got a story about some crazy job requirements, some amazing Amazon offerings, and a brand new game for you this morning as we get going on Friday, July 22nd. By the way, we are on tape today, so we don't have the...
Not on a physical tape.
No, we are recorded. That's right. Nobody uses tape anymore. Why do I... That's like when someone says, I'm going to dial the phone. Nobody dials the phone anymore. You know, it's all push buttons.
Well, I mean, we haven't dialed the phone in a long time.
That's true. That's true. It was push buttons.
Can't even blame smartphones. That was like just the modern invention of the new house phone.
The touchstone.
Took away the dial.
Yeah. Did you see the meme that said, I can't believe that I once had a phone on the wall that I would have to get up to answer and not know who was on the other side.
Right.
I lived through those days. I survived those days.
Do you think anybody still has a dial?
A dial?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
No chance? Not even like just, I don't know, and I don't mean to offend them, but like older people, maybe?
I don't know if they make...
To like,
you mean where they have to dial?
They're like, everybody's got an iPhone? No way, Jose. I'm keeping my dial.
I don't think they make them. And there have been videos.
You could definitely. I'm going to go on Amazon. I'm going to get us like a smartphone attachment.
Okay.
Where you can dial it, just to maybe to see if I can actually use it. I've never had to use one.
There have been videos where people that do have a dial, so I guess they do have them, they put it in front of teenagers, and they're like, okay, make a call.
I've never used one. I feel like maybe I could figure it out.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Hopefully.
Right.
I think I just put myself on the spot.
We're going to Amazon.
Okay.
We're going to check it out.
Great.
Check it out. Yeah, we are recorded today because, let's see, I'm in Florida.
I'm in Florida.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. It's amazing how I can talk to you.
I know, I'm in Florida, but I'm also right here.
We've got
Hello, future Matt that's sitting in Florida.
The ultimate FaceTime going right here.
Yeah. This is great.
So, has been a busy week, and I can finally say now what I couldn't say on the last show.
Yep.
And that was, I think I did mention that the kids flew home, right? So, Kat was down in Virginia. So, Kat flew with Sarah, Doug, and Marla up to Massachusetts for Kat's bridal shower.
Yeah.
Yay!
And bachelorette party. We can say that now as well.
Saturday was the bridal shower. And let's see, we had to disappear for a couple hours because, no guys allowed.
Yeah.
And then Sunday was her bridal...
bachelorette party.
Bachelorette party. And Kat's not a big partier, so they came up with the idea of going to Martha's Vineyard for the day.
Yeah. Very cool.
They had a great time. They came back sunburned, tired, and a little light in the wallet.
And we played golf.
Yeah, we went and played golf that day.
Yeah. Well, let me rephrase that. I tried to play golf.
We tried to play golf.
Yeah. Stop this wee crap. You're actually pretty good. All right?
Would you?
You're like Doug. Doug aggravates me because every time we go out, he's like joking with me. I can't play golf. And then you see me play golf and you're like, yeah, no, he can't play golf. But Doug's like, I can't play golf. Straight, like 300 yards. I'm like, Doug.
But you call what I do good golf?
I think you play really well.
See, my problem is...
You beat me yesterday.
I beat you by 2, that's right, yeah. My problem is, since the stroke and the balance issue, I have no power. So instead of having like a 250-yard drive, it takes me like 2 strokes to get that far.
Yeah, but do you know what this guy has? He has a straight shot, which is even more important than power.
Which I have to thank the stroke for. Because, no, really, before the stroke, I had a slice that was ridiculous. And since I've had my stroke, I have, knock on wood, I have yet to slice the ball.
Again, just There's
sorry.
wood around you. The joke is it's had sailed. You told it like 10 times already.
I know.
But if you can drive the ball 450 yards, but it goes in the woods, that's useless. But if you can hit the ball straight and it's like 100 yards,
something, yeah,
you're good.
Yeah.
That's why you beat me.
Okay. All right.
But just wait, I'm going to start practicing.
Oh, look out. Yes. Look out. So anyway, it is Friday, July 22nd, at the time you're viewing this.
Yeah.
It's National Hammock Day today.
Nice.
Yes.
Does Trish have a hammock? I don't know if she does.
I don't think so.
I think maybe she needs one.
I used to have one.
Yeah.
I don't know if you kids gave it to me when you were all younger or if mom bought it for a birthday, but I used to have, it didn't hook on trees. It had a, like a brace.
It had a stand? We had one that hooked on trees.
Oh, yeah.
I do remember it.
Yeah.
But I don't remember the one on the stand.
It's also National Mango Day if you're into the fruit, the mango.
I don't think I've ever had a mango.
And it's also National Rat Catchers Day. This commemorates the story of the Pied Piper. And, I wasn't going to mention this, but it also provides an opportunity to thank all present-day exterminators. And I have to, salute you because who would want that job?
Yeah, right.
No. And there are people, I've known people that do that for a living, and we so appreciate you taking care of rats and termites and all that.
What was that
stuff.
other thing you mentioned? The Piper?
Pied Piper? You never heard that story?
No, what is that?
The Pied Piper of Hamelin? Well, that's the old Peter. No, that's not the Peter Piper.
Peter Piper picked a peck
The
of pickle
Pied
peppers,
Piper was, I don't know if it's a true story or it's a legend about someone who, like St. Patrick, he evidently led the snakes out of Ireland. So he played his pipe and all these rodents and things followed him.
Okay.
So,
interesting.
big stretch, huh?
I'm fascinated. I never heard about it. Yeah.
On the date book for today, on this day in 1967, the Atlanta Braves established the major league record for the number of pitchers called upon in one inning. 5 pitchers were used in the 9th inning, and they still lost 5-4 to the St. Louis Cardinals.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know if that's necessarily a record you want. Maybe if you won, if you pulled it off, people would have been like, that's a great strategy.
Great strategy.
But you
Right.
lost,
They
so that's
lost.
probably not something you want to be proud about.
Now, let's see. This is 1967, so I don't know if they still had the TV timeouts. Like every time, every time a pitcher comes in, they got to play like 3 commercials.
At that point, nobody's watching the game anymore. They're like, are you kidding me?
On this day in 1994, O.J. Simpson pleads, quote, absolutely 100% not guilty, unquote, of murder.
That's what he said?
That's what he said. Yeah. He was absolutely 100% not guilty.
Yep.
Of course, society's like, really? Really, dude?
Now he's on TikTok and Twitter. And actually, I don't know if he's on TikTok. He's on Twitter, though.
Oh, yeah. On this day in 2019, the Marvel superhero film Avengers Endgame becomes the world's highest grossing film, overtaking Avatar, earning $2.9 billion.
So good.
Wow. And on this day in 2019, the NFL's Dallas Cowboys were named the most valuable sports team in the world, worth $5 billion. The Yankees were second at $4.6 billion. Real Madrid was third with $4.2 million, according to Forbes.
Interesting.
I guess that's why the Cowboys are America's team. They don't deserve that anymore.
I feel like you got to win a Super Bowl in the past 10 years in order to claim that.
Nothing since the 90s, right? For the Cowboys?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yep. Not even a playoff win, I don't think. Or maybe did they last year, or did they win anything last year?
If anything, just the first round. They went out in the first round.
Yeah, they struggle.
A lot of birthdays today. Singer and heartthrob back in the 70s, Bobby Sherman is now 79. Baseball's Sparky Lyle, 78. Danny Glover, the actor, 76. Albert Brooks is 75. Don Henley of the Eagles is also 75. Comedian David Spade is 58. Keyshawn Johnson, former NFL player, he's 50. Selena Gomez is 30. Cowboys running back Ezekiel Elliott is 27. And Prince George of Cambridge, that would be William and Kate's son, he is 9 today. And he's the one in line to be king, right? Yes.
I don't know. Again, you guys are all into the Royals. I'm not so
no
much.
desire.
Just I haven't yet. Maybe it's because I haven't seen The Crown. Maybe once I see The Crown, I'll start getting
maybe.
obsessed with it. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, in the news on this Friday morning, there is a new deluxe Lego set based on the sitcom The Office.
Let's go.
Got to get this for you, I guess.
Yeah, right.
A while ago, Lego came out with a basic version of The Office featuring the characters Michael Scott, Dwight Schrute, and Jim Halpert. But this new set takes things to a whole new level. It's got 15 characters. It includes Pam Beesly, Ryan Howard, Angela Martin, and her cat Garbage. I thought we have Sprinkles.
No.
I just watched that episode.
Yeah.
They also have Oscar Martinez, Kevin Malone, Stanley Hudson, Kelly Kapoor, Phyllis Lappin Vance, Meredith Palmer, Creed Bratton, Toby Flenderson, and Daryl Philbin. 12 of the figures even have expressions on both sides of their head.
Okay, yeah.
That's so you can turn them around to change their looks.
Hopefully they have hair to cover up the other side so it's not really creepy.
Yeah, that would be weird. Yeah.
It'd be like some Harry Potter or Voldemort stuff.
As an added bonus, you can get Kevin's pot of chili,
Oh, okay.
Dwight's stapler in Jell-O,
Of course.
and a world's best boss mug, among many other props. So,
Do you get the set? Like, are you building the set there?
let's see. If you're interested in buying this historic 1,164-piece sets, you can pre-order it. It'll ship on October 1st.
Did they mention the price?
No, they did not.
That's what I always wait for. Lego always gives you this whole summary, and you're like, as a fan, you're like, that sounds
Gosh.
awesome. I can't wait to get it. And then they're like, it's $6,000. And you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good. Question: does the number on the back of a player's jersey have any influence on how good they are? It actually might. ESPN compiled data and evaluated the WAR. That's wins above replacements. I always wondered about that.
I was gonna say, wait a minute, what did all the soldiers in war had a number on their back? number 33.
It's the wins above replacement stat.
Yes.
They did this for every major league player since 2005, and they found that the most productive players over that time have worn the number 2.
2.
These include Derek Jeter,
Okay.
Troy Tulowitzki,
Okay.
Xander Bogaerts,
Hey.
and Alex Bregman.
All right.
Maybe.
I guess.
Maybe.
I don't think the number causes them to play better.
It's more of a coincidence, don't you think?
Yeah.
That they just happen to be good athletes.
The only thing I can think is like, maybe if you're good, you got like first choice. Like,
Yeah,
like
that
on
could
your on your rec team or something. I don't know.
What did I used to do in the rec teams? I would let the veterans choose their number
It's
first.
like a seniority thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. This guy's just sipping coffee. He's like,
Wasn't there-
I'll be with you in a second.
Yeah, hang on.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a time where the numbers decided what size they were? So if you were
Oh no, yeah, with rec teams, 100%.
With rec team,
yeah.
yeah.
So like you could never be a bigger person and choose the number 2.
No.
It just didn't work out.
Wouldn't work.
And I was a scrawny kid, so I was a lot of number 1s, 2s, 3s.
Yep, he was.
Yeah. Look at me now.
We all know the dangers of texting while driving, but this takes it to a whole new level here. A young driver in Minnesota is lucky to be alive this week after colliding with a tractor trailer. Police say she was watching the new season of Stranger Things on her phone on Netflix while driving and wasn't paying attention as she swerved into oncoming traffic. She's only alive and fortunate to have suffered only minor injuries because the truck driver was not watching TV and he was able to swerve out of the way, avoiding a head-on collision. Instead, she just slammed into the truck's trailer. She was cited for using her phone while driving.
Does it say whether or not she was driving a Tesla?
No, it does not.
Because that's like the only. And you're still not supposed to, I don't think, watch TV while your self-driving Tesla drives itself.
Right.
But come on, I mean, I get Stranger Things is great.
Yeah,
it's good.
I guess she couldn't wait to get home.
But just wait. I can't imagine doing that. Like I can't text and drive because I can't do that. Like I can't multitask. enough.
Yeah.
So I can't imagine thinking, yeah, no, I got this. I'll watch Stranger Things while I drive.
While I drive. Yeah.
Also, you can't enjoy it as much, right? Because you got to focus on driving too.
Well, hopefully,
like just wait.
Yeah.
Well, it does appear that she did not focus on driving.
I can't even watch something in the passenger seat because I'd be so tempted to say, "Hey, look," to the driver. You know.
Yep.
I just don't do it.
Yep. Please don't watch Netflix and drive. You feel like you didn't have to say it, right? Don't text and drive is something you got to say because people do it.
Yeah.
You feel like you didn't have to say don't watch Netflix and drive, but
right.
please don't watch Netflix and drive.
It's
And that goes for all the other streaming services as well. Just don't watch TV and drive. Just drive.
Yeah.
Focus on drive.
Just keep your focus there.
Yeah.
And finally, inflation is hitting everyone these days, but nobody's getting hit harder, evidently, than residents of Manhattan, where the average rent just topped $5,000 a month for the first time. That's right, a month. According to figures compiled by real estate firms, Manhattanites, I guess
AKA rich people.
Yeah. Manhattanites are shelling out an average of $5,058 per month, or $61,000 a year, just for a place to live.
That's insane.
A survey shows a few bargains. There is a 1,300 one-bedroom apartment at the furthest north point of the island. And then there are the high roller pads, such as a 6,000 square foot penthouse on a stretch called Billionaires Row. They're asking $150,000 a month.
Let's go
To live there.
Maybe we could. You think they would let us stay there for an hour? It would still probably cost us like $6,000.
I know. We'd have to have a GoFundMe page.
Yeah.
To
By the way,
stay there.
$1,300. That's 100% just a broom closet. I guarantee you, it's a broom closet with like a sleeping bag.
Pretty much.
There's no way you're living there for $1,300 and it's
Yeah.
like actually livable. No, it's got to be a broom closet.
Sorry to say no Stumpa today because we are pre-recorded, but we will be back with a Stumpa for you next week.
We're on tape, as Pete says.
I'm sorry.
I'm going to file it away. I'm going to get all the shows printed on tape just for you. You're going to have no way of watching them. But
I know, right?
Yeah.
All these video cassettes
Yep.
in a drawer that I can't use.
Or the reel-to-reel behind you.
That's right. My old reel-to-reel's right behind me.
Yep.
So. Time for today's fascinating facts. And there used to be, we used to joke about the world's oldest profession, that being prostitution.
Oh.
It turns out dentistry is the oldest profession. One study has found evidence of teeth being drilled in skulls that dates from 7,500 to 9,000 years ago. The holes were likely made using a prehistoric bow drill,
Ugh.
which I have no idea, but it does not sound good.
Nope.
Other research conducted by the University of Bologna in Italy on a 14,000-year-old skull found that one rotten tooth in the jaw had been deliberately scoured and scraped with a tool, according to the BBC.
Ugh. There's no way it was like sanitary.
Right. Yeah. Oh, that's true.
How did it not get like infected?
I was thinking this is long before Novocaine, too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It was painful. It was painful.
I'm sure. Time for Would You Rather, as we have 5 questions for you this morning, and you have to tell us if you would choose A or B. I think 1 or 2 of these are obvious, but we'll see. Number 1, would you rather detect every lie you hear or get away with every lie you tell? I don't know about this one.
That one's tough because, I don't know, detecting every lie you hear, I feel, is just, you'll go crazy. And you won't be able to be friends with anybody because they're just going to lie to your face and you're just going to be like, bullshit.
I was leaning towards that, but you're right.
But then again, I guess probably get away with every lie you told. I don't like to lie. But
I don't think I tell many lies.
So in that case, I'll choose to get away with every lie that I tell, but I'm still not going to tell that many lies.
Okay,
hopefully.
that's good.
Hopefully.
Good. I mean,
Hopefully the power doesn't go to my head.
there are the simple lies, like when someone says, "How you doing today?" and you say, "Fine," and you're really not fine.
You're crying
Like,
inside.
Yeah,
You're like, I just watched Avengers Endgame.
How are you? Fine, though my toe hurts.
But
my elbow's acting up.
It would have helped with like Kat's bridal shower. She was very,
The family-
she's not a fan of surprises.
The family had it up to here by the time
She kept trying to get information out. So
yes.
maybe it would have helped.
I mean, the family tried to to be a little helpful by saying, don't plan anything for this weekend.
Yeah.
So, of course, Kat was like, why? What are we doing?
Yeah.
Where are we going?
But then I felt bad because like Friday when she got back, she was banished to her house because we had to set up the party.
Yes.
So like she was banished while we were all together. So I got why she was frustrated, but at the same time we're like, shut up, we're trying to throw you a party.
All right, number 2. Would you rather be the funniest person in a room or the smartest person in a room? We couldn't remember if we'd had this one before.
I think we might have had something similar. But I'm not really sure.
Would you rather be the funniest person or the smartest person? I think I'd rather be the funniest person because I think if you show off, and you can't help but show off, right? If you're the smartest person in the room,
That's a good point.
People tend to go, "Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
That guy thinks he knows everything."
Yeah, that's a good point.
So I think I'd rather be the funniest.
That's tough.
Not sure.
I don't. Right now, I want to say funniest,
Okay.
but I think I do think being the smartest person in a room can help you at times. But probably funniest.
As long as you don't gloat, though, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure on this question, as we know. But yeah, I'm gonna go funniest.
Okay. Number 3, which I think is obvious. Would you rather talk like Yoda or breathe like Darth Raider? Who wants to breathe like Darth Raider?
Yeah, no, that's creepy. You'll never get into a relationship ever in your life. People are just gonna be like,
Oh, yeah.
what a creep. You just walk up. How are you doing? What do you do for a living? That's really creepy. I'm gonna go Yoda.
Yeah,
Plus, you sound smart. I feel.
that's true.
Yeah.
And what is the thing about Yoda? It's like
It's backwards.
the sentences are backwards?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
If you want to get technical, I think like the objects of the sentences first. Does that make sense? The object. Or no.
Yeah.
Subject and predicate. Is that what it's called? I'm just naming words now.
I know now.
I think the predicate comes before the subject.
You know what's funny?
I chose to be the funniest person. Now I don't know.
I know.
Yeah.
I've made my career out of talking, broadcasting, writing, and I don't know what a predicate and all this stuff is. I'm like,
Who needs it?
the other question I think is obvious. Would you rather work for Michael Scott or Mr. Burns?
So I'm not like a huge. I had to ask you before the show.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge Simpsons guy.
Yeah, he did say, who's Mr. Burns? So
Mainly because I don't know. Simpsons is overwhelming to me, just because there's so many episodes. You never have the chance to catch up ever.
it's been around for what? 30,
You have to devote your life in order to catch up.
30 years, maybe?
And I'm not 30.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm already behind.
I mean, I think, and if we have any viewers who haven't watched The Office, I don't know how you're on this show, but
True.
yeah. I hope you know Michael Scott. I mean, probably not the world's best boss.
But see, the thing is, he cares about his
people.
employees
Yes,
and his
he does.
people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some would say too much.
Yes,
Yeah.
agreed. But I mean, it's kind of a fun job. You never really you get parties like every week.
Right.
You know,
Every day's different.
nobody works less than him. So I mean,
And I just remember
Should be
Mr.
pretty
Burns.
easy.
I haven't watched The Simpsons in years either, but I seem to remember Mr. Burns as like a crusty old. I mean, he's the boss of the nuclear power plant, right? So I don't know.
I'm going Michael Scott.
Michael Scott.
Yeah.
And finally, would you rather give up cursing forever or give up ice cream for 12 years? And no, I don't know why it's 12 years and not 10 or whatever.
Yeah.
Would you rather give up cursing forever or give up ice cream for 12 years? I don't think I curse that much.
You don't. If anything, I've had a bad influence on you. I think you curse more when you're around me.
You know, when you're around Doug and his buddies, you know, they swear like sailors because they're sailors.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of fall into the trap, you know? So
I don't know. See, okay, I'm going to catch a lot of heat for this. I think I could easily go 12 years without ice cream. I'm not like a huge ice cream guy. Like I think I could
No,
go 12
he's
years
not.
because
He's
I
not.
think something else could substitute ice cream, no problem. So I think I could go 12 years, but probably give up swearing.
Now-
Like it's not like I don't have a need to swear. I just
Yeah.
do swear, and I don't know. It's probably better not to swear.
Now, tell me honestly.
Okay.
Do you think I could give up ice cream for 12
No.
years?
No, absolutely not. You've mentioned I think like 5 times this week that we should go get ice cream.
Yes.
You mentioned on the way to golf yesterday that we should get ice cream.
Well,
on the
we
way
were-
to golf,
we
I was
were-
like, I don't. Who wants to eat ice cream and then go play 9 holes?
When it was 86 degrees
Yeah,
out.
no, that ice cream would be coming back up.
For those of you that were local, we played golf in Rochester, and we went there from Kat's house in a Acushnet. So, of course, we went by Country Whip.
Yeah. But you wanted it before we played golf.
Not after, though, because there was too much of a crowd.
Yeah.
It was very crowded.
Oh, it was very crowded.
Yeah. All right, so I would give up cursing.
I think I would too.
Yeah.
But I just want it to be known that I probably could give up ice cream for 12 years.
All right, you could. We have a question for you that I found on Reddit this week. What is normal at 3 p.m. but terrifying at 3 a.m.? So what could happen that would be normal at 3 in the afternoon, but it would be terrifying at 3 in the morning? And we do have some suggestions. Mm-hmm. This was on Reddit, and some people said someone knocking at the door.
Yes.
Doug's response was doorbell going off.
Yeah,
but yeah,
same thing.
Someone knocking on your door at 3 a.m. Yeah, that's a whole different ballgame.
It's I swear there was one time when I was home alone. You guys were in Virginia, and somebody knocked on the door. Like it wasn't 3 a.m., but it was like later at night. It was like 10 or 11 o'clock at night.
Really?
I came down, no one was here. It was probably like a kid playing. What would that be? Knock knock ditch, I guess, because we didn't have a doorbell at the time. But
could be.
It sets you like I didn't want to sleep that night. I'm like, why would somebody be knocking? Like, are they still around here? What's going on? It's pretty creepy.
So
I'd say like 9 o'clock is the cutoff from that being creepy. Maybe even 8. From it being okay to creepy.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. What else is normal at 3 p.m. but terrifying at 3 a.m.? A kid's toy going off in a random room.
Yep.
This has happened. In fact, I think it's happened to Sarah once. Liam has a toy. It's a toy puppy. I named him Bingo.
Nice.
Because I named Liam's toys when I lived there.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So, but it's a toy puppy, and it has a button where you turn it on, and it'll bark, and it'll sing. I think it sings Bingo. That's why I named it Bingo. But it'll do stuff. And Sarah swears that the button was off, and one night the puppy went off and barked.
Definitely possessed in some way.
Mm-hmm. How about getting a phone call from a family member at 3 a.m.?
Yeah, that's concerning.
Yeah,
100%.
I have had a late night phone call from one of the four.
Hopefully it's a butt dial or like a drunk call and not something serious.
How about your dog suddenly sitting up and barking or growling?
Yes.
At 3 a.m. Yeah, at 3 in the afternoon, you're like, oh, somebody's walking by. But 3 a.m.?
I don't think it was 3 a.m., but in the summer, people will go down the beach like later at night. Kids will go down the beach.
Yep.
And if the windows are open, Charlie can hear them sometimes.
Yes.
So if Charlie can hear him, he'll get up and bark.
He'll get up. Yep.
So, but luckily, I don't think he's done it super late at night, but he has done it at night before.
And finally, what is perfectly normal at 3 p.m. but terrifying at 3 a.m.? The chair in the bedroom that you put your clothes on. There's no lights on in the room, so you're just seeing like the shadow or whatever.
Yeah.
It can look like a person or an animal.
Yeah.
Or the boogie monster.
That's like, I wonder if you guys ever get scared because like you guys go to bed somewhat earlier than me at least.
We like to go to bed and read for a while. So yeah, a lot of times we'll go upstairs at 9.
So I wonder if you like ever hear me putting something in the microwave or whatever. You guys are like, who's in the house? Or if you guys have just got to the point where you're like, it's probably Matt.
Well, you know, especially now because it's summertime, so the doors are swollen a little bit.
Yeah.
So like you have to really push your door to open it.
And I feel bad every time. There's no quiet way of opening a door.
And it's like, I'll be laying in bed and it's like, oh, it's just Matt.
Yeah. And I don't go downstairs too frequently, and I don't stay up as late as I used to, which that probably sucks for you guys.
That's true. Yeah.
But yeah, like going to the bathroom right before you go to bed, you have to yank it. It's like it's so loud. I feel so bad.
Summertime by the ocean.
I'll just drop out of my window next time.
Okay,
yeah,
you could do that.
I'm on the second floor, but I should be all right.
That could work. Time for this week's top 5, and our top 5 this week is the top 5 ice cream man treats. Question, first of all.
This is the man that said that he could go 12 years. Well, asked me if he could go 12 years without ice cream.
Yeah, and I'm thinking ice cream man treats.
No, you could not.
Do you have an ice cream man in your neighborhood? Used to be called the Pony Boy, or at least around here we called him the Pony Boy.
I've never heard that before.
You never have?
And I don't understand the reference.
Wow. Yeah, the truck that goes through the neighborhood with the little ding-dong songs playing.
Ding-dong songs.
I don't know. How would you describe it?
Ice cream man songs.
Ice cream man songs, right? You know what's funny is the one that's in our neighborhood now
Yeah.
is a brand new ice cream truck.
Ooh, it's like one of those Mercedes.
It's yeah. Well, once you see it, you'll agree with me.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. I've heard him a couple times.
It's like a brand new van,
Yeah.
you know, and he's probably playing the songs off a playlist. You know, I don't think
It's
that's
just
the same.
guys bumping Post Malone around the neighborhood.
Let's check Spotify. See if there's
See if they got an ice cream man playlist. They probably do.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
All right, so so many things to think of. How many times when you were a kid or when they were a kid did the ice cream man pull up with his truck and we'd go up there and first thing you see is the kids going, looking at all of the pictures.
Yep. It must be annoying to the ice cream man when the kids are just like pointing at the pictures. I want that one. Kid, I'm inside the truck. Which one?
You should have it memorized by now.
Yeah.
All right, so my number 5, and again, a lot of these could be moved around. You know, like 3 could be 2, 2 could be 1, because I love all these. Number 5 is the drumstick. That's the round dipped cone. All right, so that's my number 5.
Okay. All right.
What do you
and
got?
this list was slightly tough for me because, again, I'm not a huge ice cream person.
You're not.
I probably have gone to the ice cream truck a handful of times, but I do remember all the treats. So
Okay.
number 5, I have just a basic snow cone. I feel like
Okay.
it's a solid number 5.
Yep.
There's nothing bad about a snow cone. You
No.
can't not like a snow cone.
True.
It's just ice, flavored ice.
My number 4 is described as a fudge pop, but I always call it a fudgicle.
Yeah, I don't recall those from the ice cream truck. I recall those from Nana's house.
Yes.
Nana always had
fudgicles.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fudgicles or fudgesicles? Fudgesicles? Fudgicles?
I guess it's a fudge sickle.
So fudgesicles.
I just merged it.
Someone let me know.
Fudgicle.
What are we on? 4.
4.
I got the SpongeBob ice cream. that you pull it out of the package and it never looks like SpongeBob.
It does on the picture on the truck.
It looks like SpongeBob got run over by a truck. Is what it looks like. Yeah. But with the gumball eyes. Yeah,
I
good
remember
stuff.
it was either you or Sarah that got one of those once, and I was curious, so I read the ingredients. It's basically sugar. Yeah.
Isn't all ice cream basically just sugar and dairy?
Could be.
That's it.
My number 3 is the Chip Witch. This is the ice cream sandwich with chocolate chip cookies on both
I didn't know it was
sides.
called a chipwich, but
Yeah.
that's interesting.
Yep.
Number 3, I got the chocolate eclair.
Okay.
The one that's like,
Yep.
I don't know, it's chocolate and then it's got the cookie crumbs like on the outside of it.
Yes.
Yeah. Very good.
That's on my list coming up.
I used to have that at school too. In Wood School, used to have them in the freezer.
Oh, did they?
Yep.
Nice. Now, my number 2, and again, 2 and 1 could be flip-flopped. Kind of depends on the day. My number 2 is the Choco Taco. That's the wafer cone folded into a taco shell, filled with vanilla, and then dipped with chocolate coating.
It's just a genius name.
Isn't it?
Choco Taco, man.
Choco Taco.
Love it. Number 2, I got the Chipwich, choc chip cookie
Chipwich.
sandwich.
Okay.
I do love me a cookie sandwich.
I've got the chocolate eclair at number 1 because I think that was my go-to choice with the ice cream man. That's
so
the
good.
As he said, it's got a little coating on this, and some of them had a chocolate candy bar in the middle.
Oh,
with
wow.
ice cream around it.
Fancy.
Yeah. So what's your number?
My
1?
number 1 is, and I can't remember if it was called this or if it has different names, but the list we found had firecracker is what it was called. The red,
Right.
white, and blue one. The popsicle.
I think some of us called it the rocket pop, right? Or
Rocket
the
pop?
Rocket.
Something.
Yeah.
Rocket sickle. I don't know.
Rocket sickle.
It was good though.
Some of the other honorable mentions, by the way, that we found: the ice cream sandwich, the oldie but goodie, strawberry shortcake, which is the strawberry equivalent of a chocolate eclair, the creamsicle. This
Yep.
was orange sherbet and cream. Push-ups. That was the orange sherbet in basically a toilet paper roll.
Hopefully it wasn't like a used toilet. Like they just they kept saving them after they ran out of toilet paper.
And neither one of us mentioned the screwball.
I wasn't like a huge screwball
This was
fan.
sorbet with a gumball in the bottom. Used to be,
They were all right.
yeah. We used to be trying to get to that gumball.
Yeah.
And it was way at the bottom.
The best part is the gumballs are trash in ice cream. You ever notice
Yeah.
that? The gumballs you get in ice cream literally last like 30 seconds before
And they're
out of
super
flavor.
hard, aren't
yeah.
they?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you break your teeth and then you don't even get the reward of a long-lasting flavor.
Yeah. Right.
Yep.
All right. That's our top 5. By the way, we'd love to put yours in the chat, and we just might join you. Maybe we have already joined
Maybe.
you in the chat.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yep. He's in Florida. I'm home in my jammies.
He'll still be in bed. Get a cup of coffee. Trish, make me a breakfast sandwich, please.
Please, yes.
Yes, I'm working.
By the way, thank you for that breakfast sandwich maker.
You're welcome. You like it?
Yeah, you got me that for my birthday, and I think I described it before, didn't I?
Yep.
Yeah. But it gives you the round eggs, kind of like McDonald's does.
Fancy.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Time for a brand new game this week as we put our drawing skills, or lack thereof, to the test. Time for a new game on the Pete Braley Show.
With the temporary name of What the is that? Here's how the game works.
We are each going to have 1 minute to draw something,
Yeah.
okay?
So for the first week, we don't. It's going to be a little bit different,
Right,
We're just
right.
going to draw our fellow gnome here, our mascot of the show, Jethro. We're going to draw Jethro.
We're both going to try to draw Jethro.
But here's the catch: we get 1 minute. We're using permanent marker. You don't get a second piece of paper.
No,
this
only
is
one.
what happens.
Only one.
Are there any other catches? Oh yeah, the fact that neither one of us draw on a regular basis.
No. The only time you are going to beat me is if someone suggests that we draw a squirrel.
Yes, because you guys have seen before. I know how to draw.
He knows how to draw a squirrel.
I know how to draw a pretty mean squirrel.
I can draw a pretty mean baseball field. I used to
Okay.
draw those.
All right.
But that's kind of easy.
So don't suggest either one of those.
Yeah.
But from this point forward, you guys are going to give us a
suggest
bunch
it.
of suggestions. We're going to put them in a hat, pick one out.
Yep.
On the spot. We're not going to... We have a little bit of heads up here. I don't know if you've been practicing in the past 30 seconds that I told you we were going to draw Jethro.
No.
Okay.
No. It's going to be totally ad-libbed.
But next time is going to be completely random.
Right.
You guys are going to pick. But once we're done, you guys get to vote whose is better.
All right. So
But
we
all
have, we're 1 minute.
Oh, hold on. I need my timer.
Can't get my lid off my...
There you
There we
go.
go. Would you cement this on or what?
What should we have for when the timer ends? Let me see if I can
What?
find the ducks. I like
Oh,
the ducks.
are there ducks?
Do you like the ducks?
Oh, that would be nice. Oh, I like it.
We'll do the ducks.
Yeah. When the ducks go off, pens down, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to have 1 minute to draw a gnome. It doesn't have to necessarily be Jethro, but just a gnome.
I know.
Okay.
Okay.
And by the way, shout out to my clipboard. Thanks, Trish, for letting me borrow it. Navy Mom. Oh, wrong side. Navy Mom. That's me. Love you, Dougie.
Yes.
Kisses.
All right.
Here we go. Drawing a gnome.
Do I start with the hat first or the face?
I will give you no advice.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Yep.
Starting. Right. Now.
Okay. I hope you add some drawing music to this later, because that'll be so much fun. Oh, God, this looks stupid. Oh, I didn't... My proportions are all off here.
It's a permanent marker, Pete.
Can I study Jeff?
Okay, sure. Oh, that's a weird mouth. Oh, that's weird. Does Jethro have Jethro has a big nose.
My proportions are way off
Jethro's
here.
got a big old schnoz there.
Yeah. He has no eyes, right? No, he has no eyes.
Jethro, what you rocking for a body, bro?
I think I'm going to be ashamed to show you this.
Oh my God! 5 seconds left.
Is it really?
Yes. No, pens down. I didn't give Jethro any hands.
Oh, okay.
Oh, poor Jethro.
I beat you there.
Shout out to the Ducks.
I like
That's
that.
great. Charlie's looking around like, what the hell? is
Thank
that?
goodness you do not have that as your alarm in the morning. That would be so freaky.
That is not a good. That is not a good Jethro, man.
So, are you ready? Because you have to judge as to who got this.
Yeah.
Who got a better version here?
I mean, I'm nervous. It doesn't really look like a no. It kind of looks like a weirdo Santa Claus. All right, here we go.
Time
Let's
for the
show 'em.
reveal?
Time for the reveal.
Grand reveal.
1, 2, 3. There they are, and we'll put them on screen so you can see them better. I mean, hey, look at the legs. This leg is normal. This is when I realized I had 5 seconds. Poor Jethro's only been working out one leg. Oh, yay! Yo. Hey, I give you props, though. Gnomes don't show their eyes. I put eyes like an idiot.
There you go.
That looks more gnome-like.
It's just his nose sticking out there.
You beat me with the head, but the body's a little questionable.
But I told you, the proportions were way off.
Yeah. I genuinely don't know whose is better. Like, they both suck.
Yeah.
But that's the point.
You have to pick a winner.
Yeah, so you guys pick. I'll put it in the chat. Hopefully, you can pick the winner.
Who's got the better Jethro.
Yeah, let us know.
All right. And
Oh boy.
don't forget, we do need your suggestions.
Yes,
Right?
put those also in the chat.
Yeah, in the chat. What should we draw next week or next time we do this? For the next time we play.
Oh yeah, the temporary name of what the is that?
Never claimed I was an artist. Never,
Yeah, we made that clear from the beginning.
Art class was always a challenge.
Yeah.
Let's go. I mentioned before we had some wacky items that you can buy from Amazon. You might have done some shopping on Amazon Prime Day, but Amazon also has plenty of oddball items that you might not know you need because you didn't know they existed. Reader's Digest, which I didn't even know was still around. Reader's Digest has collected some of Amazon's weirdest items. All right, number one, you can buy instant underpants on Amazon.
What does that even mean?
The ultimate in go-bag necessities, this compact tin contains what looks like compressed cloth. You just add water, and you get a pair of one-size-fits-most undies.
But then you have wet underpants. How long does it take to dry? I feel like if you need
It's like to sit in
to
those,
buy
huh?
instant underpants, I feel like you need them instantly. But you gotta wait for them to dry.
Good point.
Yeah.
Good point. I also love, remember it used to be one size fits all?
Yeah.
Now they realized one size fits most.
Yeah, most. Yeah.
You can also go to Amazon and buy a toilet timer. This is sort of like your kitchen's egg timer, but just for the bathroom. The goal is to get you in and out in 5 minutes, although you can hit snooze if you
Oh my. I mean, the truth is, you don't actually need that long to do your business.
Yeah.
At that point, you're just chilling in there. So I think it's just a reminder to get off your phone.
Oh, there's a good point, because I was wondering, why do you need a timer for the bathroom?
Some people take a long time, okay?
Yeah, I guess
Yes,
so.
some people take a long time. So it's a reminder to get out. Go on your phone somewhere else.
Did you know that you can now buy bacon-scented soap? Let everyone else go out smelling like spring mornings or floral bouquets. If you want a long-lasting scent of bacon all over your body, this is your go-to soap.
I'll never understand why. Like, who wants that? Who wants to smell like bacon? Is great. We all can agree bacon is great.
Nothing
but
better than
I don't want
waking-
my body to smell like bacon. That's gross. I feel like if I walked like up to somebody and I smell like bacon, it would be weird. Like they wouldn't like that.
Would you like to buy a pooping pooches calendar? This is a wall calendar that features 12 months of pups caught in the act of, well, pooping.
I mean, that's just a gag gift, right? Like, is anyone going to proudly display that in their house?
And there's also something called the Spot Popper. This was inspired by Dr. Pimple Popper,
Oh.
who I've never watched because I have no desire.
No, me neither, but it's always like suggested like on my Snapchat and stuff to watch those videos, and I hate it. It's like and they put the headline, it's like he's had this lump for 15 years. And it's like, gross. He can keep his lump to himself.
The Spot Popper, this portable distraction, lets you squeeze a tray full of man-made zits and watch the goo come out.
Oh my god.
What could be more fun when you're stuck in a meeting, huh?
I mean, it's like kind of satisfying popping your own zits.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever feel that way. I mean, you don't get a lot of zits now. I don't know if you did as a kid.
It only took me 61 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of satisfying popping your own zits, but I don't enjoy it enough to want to get a game in which I can pop zits.
And doesn't that suck to all of my, fellow 60-ish year olds and so,
That's what we're calling it.
I guess, yeah. But even if you're in your 30s, whatever, don't you think by now you should be done with zits? But one suddenly shows up, and you're like, "Damn it!"
Yeah, you do get a random one every now and then.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It's like, damn it.
It's interesting.
Time for the random question, and our random question this week is: what is the greatest non-toy item that you played with as a kid? What is your favorite non-toy item that you played with as a kid? I do have some suggestions.
I have two.
Do you?
Yes, and I know one. I think one of them was your suggestion, but a cardboard box.
Yep.
100%.
That's the number one.
Best day in the world when like somebody got a new fridge or something.
Oh yeah.
And there's a picture in my scrapbook. I would play in the box for so long that I would fall asleep in the box
That's right.
quite frequently.
You did fall asleep in the box.
I had a tendency as a kid to fall asleep anywhere.
He fell asleep under the dining room table one night.
I got in trouble at dinner.
That's right. That's what happened.
I got in trouble at dinner, and I was throwing a temper tantrum, and I like
He slid out of his chair.
slid down to the floor and just fell asleep.
And he fell asleep. Yeah, after a while, it got quiet, and we were like,
So there's a picture of that in my scrap. I think my scrapbook is a compilation of just me sleeping everywhere. There's a picture of me asleep on a bus in Washington, D.C.
oh, yeah.
Yeah. There's so many pictures of me sleeping. And then there's one picture of me as a baby with no pants on standing on the counter.
Oh, yeah.
That one's PG-13. I'm going to put that on my OnlyFans.
Okay.
Yeah. I actually think that's illegal. You can't do that. No. Because I'm literally a baby in that picture.
So what is, I mean, a cardboard box, it could be so anything. It could be a race car, a rocket ship. It could be anything, right? So that was the best non-toy item. The other one I have written down is the cardboard tube inside wrapping paper.
Yes.
Wasn't that the best part of Christmas?
But they're the
when
most
you finished a roll?
And they're the most flimsy things, though. So they literally break within 30 seconds.
They don't last.
Yeah.
Right.
My second one, by the way, was like sticks outside. Because those could be swords,
Okay.
baseball
Rifles,
bats, rifles, whatever.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
So
Okay.
those are the two I can think of.
Did I miss anything? Let me know in the chat. What was your favorite non-toy item that you played with as a kid?
The vacuum hose.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Actually, we would play like firefighters, I think. Well,
Yep.
because Doug was a part of this family, and Doug
Yes.
was obsessed with firefighters.
Obsessed with firefighting.
Yeah. So that, and we had like, do you remember those cots we had for camping?
Yes.
We would take
Yep.
those mats. I don't know if you were home for this, or maybe this was an activity we only played when the parents weren't home. We would put them on the stairs
And slide down.
because one of the sides was slick.
Oh yes.
And we would slide down the stairs and then pull ourselves back up with the vacuum hose. Yep.
Why did we buy toys?
I don't know.
I don't know. I remember as a kid, I used to have a desk. Yeah, it was a roll top desk. If you remember what those were,
Nope.
little thing that's you could close the desk.
Okay, kind of like a piano bench, like a piano, how you can close the keys?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And I used to climb underneath the desk. Yes, I could move at one time.
Okay.
Yes. I used to climb underneath the desk, and that was my rocket ship. Just the way it was all constructed,
Yep.
that was my rocket ship. So.
Oh, blankets, like to make a blanket fort?
Oh, blanket for yes.
Yes, blankets and chairs.
All right, so let me know if I missed anything in the chat, okay? Time to, talk about inflation here and mistakes we're making that are costing us all at the checkouts. Grocery prices have skyrocketed over the last 7 months, but some of our shopping habits are not doing us any favors. There's a website called GoBankingRates.com points out some of the habits that are costing us more. Number one is buying name brand products. Store brands many times offer equal or better products for a lower price. You can actually save between 20 and 40% on an item by buying a store brand. Mm. And you're not really sacrificing quality. Over purchasing is another thing. Buying in bulk because the price seems right only saves you money if none of the food is wasted. Now, if you can freeze food in portions to prevent spoilage and waste, then it's a good idea.
That's why you should really only buy in bulk for, like, I don't know, cleaning supplies.
Paper
stuff
products.
stuff like that.
Yeah. Shopping inside the stores. Now, think about this. During the height of the pandemic, many of us ordered our groceries online. Trish still does.
Yep.
Right. And you could go to the store and pick them up outside, right? They had special parking places. Shopping this way prevents overbuying and falling victim to those tempting end cap displays.
Yep.
How many times have you gone through a store and it's not on your list, but you see some, oh, that would be good.
Mm-hmm.
Adding money to your checkout there.
Yeah, I do have a piece of advice as well to save money when grocery shopping.
What's that?
Don't bring your kids.
True.
Because I remember being the kid in that scenario, and I would always try and get like popsicles or soda. Definitely ran the bill.
Everything you see. Yeah.
So get rid of your kids. Sell them. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. That's not. Don't do that.
It's not legal. I don't think.
No. Don't do that.
And finally, the biggest mistake you're making going grocery shopping, not planning.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Planning your meals in advance and then shopping with a list can help you avoid those impulse buys.
Yep.
When Mom and I used to go to the store together, I used to have a joke with her. If it's not on the list, we ain't getting it.
It was probably you that she had to worry about, though. It's funny that you make it sound like Trish was out here going, "Can we get Swiss rolls, please?" But it was definitely you.
But there were times we were going down the aisles and she'd say, "Oh, that looks good. We haven't had that in a while." And I'm like, "But it's not on the list."
I'm gonna have to get Trish on the mic. You're lucky she's working today.
All right.
I don't know about that.
Right. Time for Feel Good Friday, and our Feel Good Friday first story this morning comes from Cambridge, Massachusetts. The fire department has a dive team, and they were recently called upon to help a desperate woman. No, she wasn't drowning. She was perfectly safe, but her diamond engagement ring had somehow slipped off her finger and landed in the Charles River.
Oh.
The woman and her husband were visiting the Charles Gate Yacht Club when she accidentally dropped the ring off the pier and lost it in the river. She thought it was gone forever. But the Cambridge Fire Department saw an opportunity to help out with their dive team and marine unit. After determining that there were no hazards in that area of the river where the ring fell, divers suited up and jumped in. After several minutes, it only took several minutes, divers emerged with the ring and placed it back on the relieved woman's finger.
That's insane.
What are the chances?
Yeah.
Huh?
And how quick it was.
Yeah. A blind elderly dog who wandered away from her family in Alaska 3 weeks ago has miraculously made it home. Ted Kubaki and his daughters were heartbroken when their golden retriever, Lulu, disappeared from their home. And remember, Lulu not only is elderly, but she's blind. Ted says she means everything. I have 5 daughters, and they're 4 to 13 years old, so they have spent every day with this dog. Every day of their life. They didn't think Lulu could have gotten very far since she can't see. I almost said sing. Yeah, but
no, she can sing great.
Yeah, she was still nowhere to be found. But then a construction crew happened to notice what they thought was a bear lying in an embankment off the road. It was Lulu.
How big is Lulu?
The workers got a closer look and realized that it was actually a dog, so they climbed down to get her out. She was in pretty bad shape and likely would not have survived much longer on her own. Lulu was eventually returned to her grateful family and is being nursed back to health.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's a good
Shout out to Lulu.
Yeah. Nice story there for Feel Good Friday. Hey, I think we need Abby's help on this in the chat. Did you know that the extra donuts at Dunkin' are trashed? A Dunkin' employee has gone viral, and I mentioned Abby because she used to work for Dunkin'. A Dunkin' employee has gone viral on TikTok for his videos showing what's done with the unsold donuts at the end of the day. And it's making people angry. 16-year-old Brian Johnson is seen in the videos throwing donuts in the trash. Sometimes as many as 300 donuts go to waste. They may have sat on the shelf for a while, but they are still edible, and people are asking, why don't you donate to the homeless? Johnson explains that it is Dunkin's policy to throw everything out at the end of the day. The company does not allow them to be donated to food shelters. Workers are allowed to take them, so once they leave the store, they can take them and give them to whomever they want. But they can't take them in a bag with the Dunkin' logo because the company's afraid of someone getting sick and then suing them. That's their reason. Johnson himself, he's 16 years old, he's disturbed by the waste. So he takes the donuts and he gives them away to homeless or healthcare workers and first responders.
Well, shout out to him.
Yeah. I guess, they might be a little stale, but it's better than having no food.
I mean, it's only like the end of the day.
Yeah, they're not that
Probably not
bad.
that stale.
Yeah. Could be. And finally, before we get to this week's Foodie Friday, when was the last time you revised your resume? There are some resume rules from the experts here. And one of these is a very popular topic that has come, I've seen it a lot over the years, but your resume is supposed to make you look great. But does it? You might be making some mistakes. There's a website called The Every Girl. They have some warnings for job hunters. Number one, keep it short but sweet. This is the one that has come up for years. How long should your resume be? It should never go over 2 pages. In fact, Indeed.com says 1 page is almost enough for anyone.
Don't be BSing.
Yeah. Most hiring managers just skim over it. So remove any filler or outdated info.
You don't need to put that you did karate in the 4th grade.
True. Just cut to the chase. The next tip is to go by the numbers. Be as precise as you can in describing past work. Rather than writing, posted on the company Twitter, you should say, manage the company's presence across 4 social media platforms, building the online following to over 20,000 people. Okay? Mm-hmm. You might be embellishing a little bit, but it's a little better than saying posted on Twitter.
Right.
Yeah. Use action verbs. This switch.
Boom! Pow! Oh, wait, no. Those are action words. I'm sorry.
This switches the language of your resume from passive voice to active voice. And it's a great way to highlight what you offer to a company. Lead bullet points with verbs like negotiated, managed, coordinated.
I negotiated the Treaty of Versailles.
Okay, I kind of doubt that, but maybe.
Yeah, I don't think I was alive.
That way you're drawing accomplishments, you're drawing attention to your accomplishments and your experience. All right. It is time. I'm sorry. I do have one more because I mentioned this earlier in the tease. Mm-hmm. Some job requirements. There are some ridiculous job requirements out there. According to BuzzFeed, they found 28 or 30 of them, but we only have a couple here. One employer required 5 to 7 years of experience with TikTok. TikTok's only been around for 5 years. So you can't really get the 7 years.
Also, can't you believe TikTok has been around for 5 years? It feels like it's been around for like 2.
I know. I thought it really exploded during the pandemic.
Yeah.
Which was 2 years ago for those of us who think it's been here for a decade.
That just shows that the employer has no idea what TikTok is.
Yeah. Someone else, and speaking of that, someone listed, they asked for 8 years of experience in a certain software program that's only been around for 5 years.
Yeah.
So that's not going to happen. An employer asked for 10 to 15 years of experience for an entry-level position.
It cracks me up when you need experience for an entry-level position. Aren't you trying to enter the field? How do you get experience in the field before you? You should need no experience for an entry-level position. That's the experience you're trying to get is an entry-level position.
There was an internship that required 7 years of experience.
Again,
internship.
Experience of life, maybe? Like, how do you experience a job when you're trying to start the job?
Mm-hmm. There was a company that required 60-plus hour work weeks, and the job paid $16,000 a year.
How are you supposed to survive?
And
you don't have time to get another job.
Yeah. Yeah, because you're working 60-plus hours.
Yeah.
Right? And finally, just for you, an accounting job.
Let's go.
Required that you have the ability to lift up to 50 pounds. Wait,
huh?
I'm the accountant.
Yeah.
I was thinking of The Office, because you had like Oscar and Angela and Kevin.
Yeah.
They were the
accountants.
Basically, the accountants. And then you had Daryl in the warehouse. It's like they're not, their jobs aren't going to cross.
The only thing I can think of is of like file boxes, maybe, of papers. You got to be required to move them, I guess.
Maybe.
I don't know. And there's no calculator that weighs 50 pounds. I'll tell you that much.
No. All right, this week on Foodie Friday, I discovered something while out shopping And sometimes you just got to keep your eyes open. Time once again for Foodie Friday, as today, since when has Little Debbie made ice cream? I was at the grocery store the other day, which is rare because we have our groceries delivered now. But I was in the grocery store the other day looking for some ice cream, a certain type of ice cream. And as I'm scanning all the shelves, I see Little Debbie oatmeal cream pie ice cream.
Yeah.
Now, we used to love those oatmeal cream pies.
We do. We haven't had them in a while.
No, we haven't.
I don't know the last time I had one.
Of course, if they had Swiss rolls, I would have bought the whole Swiss roll ice cream. I love those. Yeah. So anyway, I'll have to look at how long has Little Debbie made ice cream. But evidently, this tastes just like those oatmeal cream pies. They used to come individual wrappings.
We'll be the judge.
Yeah, all right.
I will say, thank God this is not relish.
Cheers.
Cheers.
There we go. Here we go. Very sweet. There are little bits of the oatmeal in there. So,
let me ask you a question. Mm-hmm. Do you chew your ice cream?
I just did.
Is that weird? Is that a thing?
Well, I was chewing the oatmeal cream pie things. Mm-hmm. So normally I don't think. I mean, obviously there are nuts in it or chunks of chocolate. I kind of like this.
Yeah, no, I chew my ice cream. I just realized.
Now, would you say that it tastes just like the oatmeal cream pies?
No. It kind of does.
Especially when you get the chunks of the cookie in it.
Yeah.
Right? The oatmeal.
Yeah. Because you can, what do they have? The oatmeal cream pies. They have some sort of it's not cinnamony taste to it, but it's got maybe it's cinnamon. There's a little hint of
there is
brown sugar, cinnamon,
something
I don't know,
like that.
But yeah, you can kind of taste that. But other than that, it just kind of tastes like vanilla ice cream with little chunks of oatmeal.
Yeah, it doesn't really taste like the cream filling.
But
wow,
it is good. I mean, clearly you can tell this man has not stopped eating it.
I don't know if I could eat too much of it though.
I can finish this.
I'm just going to finish this right after we
probably
finish
will,
the show.
Yeah.
So it's time for us to give the Little Debbie ice cream, the oatmeal cream pie ice cream, a rating 1 to 10, with 10 being the best. I think I'd go with an 8.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, it was really good.
I'll go with a 7.
7 for you.
It's really good, but in terms of ice cream flavors, I'm probably not gonna.
Yeah, I'm
probably not gonna get it all that much.
I do lean more,
but
towards
it is good.
chocolate.
I would have it again. I would have it again.
So there you go, Little Debbie ice cream. I'll have to see if they have all the other flavors.
I'm waiting until we find a food where you give it a 9 and I give it a 1.
That has not happened yet.
Potato salad. That's what.
Yeah, that would do it.
That would do it. Yeah.
That Trish's potato salad.
But most of the time, we're eating things that we have a similar score. I'm waiting for us to get something that's a little bit more diverse here.
Any ideas?
Anything spicy.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna get spicy Doritos.
I have seen they have these super hot Pringles and things that they're selling now.
I mean, take it easy. I don't go crazy for spicy stuff.
Yeah.
But I know you would.
You like it a little more than I do.
A little bit, yeah. I could dabble.
If you can think of something that we might totally disagree on,
can't
let
be
us know.
Potato salad. I mean, we both had it.
Yeah, that's a given.
Yeah, and that's in the past. That's in the past.
If you know of a new product, or you think of a restaurant or something you see in a chain that we should try, please let us know. We just might feature it on a future Foodie Friday. I'm just saying, if I find Swiss roll ice cream, and we're going there right away.
Yeah,
that's
we need it.
My favorite Little Debbie treat. Yeah.
Wait, you actually haven't had Swiss rolls in a while.
No, I haven't. That's true.
You should treat yourself.
I should.
Yeah,
I should. That'll do it for today. No post show this week because we are coming to recorded. He's not even here.
Yeah.
No, not even here. So we do leave you with a thought for the day. And our thought today is almost every successful person begins with 2 beliefs. The future can be better than the present, and I have the power to make it so. All right. No matter what, we'll see you next week. Live, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah, with the Stumpa. All right. So today we say, no matter what, go out and make it a great day.
Peace.